Hey guys, it's Bucky. Welcome to another Objective-C tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to be expanding the rectangle class we built in, well, the last couple tutorials. So basically, what we did is we built a class or a program for rectangles and squares. But say we weren't just building a random program, we were actually building an application to draw rectangles and squares on the screen. So what we have so far, and by the way, I deleted everything out of my old tutorial, give me a clear blank slate out of my main method at least. But anyways, what we did is we gave our rectangles and squares pretty much a width and a height. And we also calculated the area and perimeter if we need to know that for, fill color or anything like that. But aside from just giving it a width and height, when you're building an application like this, you also want to tell the computer program where on the screen do you want the rectangle? Do you want it to appear up here, or do you want it to appear down here, maybe up here? So the most common way to do this is to develop a coordinate system. And if you remember from math class, the x-axis goes left and right horizontally, and the y goes up and down. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And we'll put this point down here, 0, 0. So we'll do pixels. So let's go ahead and put, it would be like 1, 2, 3 over 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 over and 3 up would be the origin 3, 3. If you don't know how coordinates work, just think of playing Battleship, and that's pretty much what we're going to be building here. So let's go ahead and build a new class for your origins. I mean, if you wanted your rectangle to have origins, you could go ahead and extend your class to put origin properties, x origin, y origin, but we're going to be working with it a lot, and not only in our rectangle class. So let's go ahead and in our project, let's go ahead and add new file. All the defaults look good. Just go ahead and press next right here. And for your new class, just go ahead and name it XY point. I mean, you don't have to name it the same thing as I do, but it's nice to follow along. So finish that, and now we have two new files, XY point. So let's go ahead and click on the source, and now we can see everything. And there we go. So let's go ahead and delete this. And where's my other one? .m, delete the comments. I always delete the comments because I hate them. And so for your, let's see, your interface file for the XY point, the first thing we want to do is change this Cocoa to foundation and foundation, just like that. I hate how those .h's appear. So let's see, it's going to be interface XY point, and we're going to have it inherit from NSObject. And what properties do we want to give it? Well, we want to give it an x value and a y value. So in x, and this is going to be the distance it is from the left hand side. So if x had a value of 100, it'll be 100 pixels away from the left. And obviously int y, and this is going to be the distances away from the bottom. So if it's 100, 200, it's 100 over 1, 200 up, so it would appear right here, guesstimating, like I measure in perfect hundreds of pixels when I'm moving my mouse. I don't really, but anyways, what we want to do after that is define our properties using the at property, and spell it right. That's a tidbit better. And just go ahead and put an x and y, and this tells Objective-C what our properties are. So now the only thing we're really going to do is we're going to build a method to set x and y. So of course you need the header. It's not going to return anything. Void. I hate how that stuff pops up. I wonder if void I can get rid of that. But anyways, set x, y, and you're going to pass it two values, of course. I bet you can guess. Int, and we'll just call this one x value, and you're going to pass it another int, and this we will just name y value, like that. So let me make sure I got everything here. We got x, y properties, and we got a method right here. So now we can move on to the implementation file and show everything how to work. So we want to import xh. Let me tighten this up a bit. That's what she said. And of course, we want to implement xy point. And the next thing we want to do is at synthesize x and y. And this is automatically going to build setters and getter methods for us if you forgot what synthesize does. Now we got to make sure we add a body to this method that we said we are going to build. And again, what all this method is going to do is you're going to see in a second is it's going to allow you to set the coordinates for x and y. So let's just remember we're going to pass a value, an x value and a y value, and we already have these variables x and y. So this is the easiest thing you'll ever see. X is equal to x value that we pass in, and y is equal to y value that we pass in. Pretty cool, huh? And see, that looks good right there, but I am debating whether to keep going on. You know what? In the next class, or I mean, excuse me, in the next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to change everything in your rectangle class and teaching you a whole bunch of stuff. But for now, I mean, we got this class built, so you know that's better than I expected to do for this tutorial. But I'm running out of time. But thank you guys for watching. I'm out of time. In the next tutorial, I'll show you well what to do next. So thank you for watching. If you want the source code, click the link below, and you can go get it at my forum for free. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.